Hey guys, how are you? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we're building out a pretty personalized lead list for one of our SEO clients. So one of our clients does SEO for software companies, specifically edtech, fintech companies, and things around that nature. So I have a super small lead list just to show you guys an example of what we're doing for our current campaign, just as an example. But these are all fintech companies. So software companies that have something to do with financials or something to help another company with their financials. Now, since our clients do SEO, for these websites, if they do not have a blog, meaning if they don't like post and better optimize their SEO, these are the people that our clients want to be targeting. So as you can see, as an example, these websites that I'm showing, these are fintech companies, right? These are financial tech companies. They just don't have a blog on their website, meaning they're not really going forward and attributing their money and whatever they have or funding, whatever, to bettering their SEO. So this is exactly who we want to target. So in the campaigns, we can say, hey, notice you didn't have a blog. We can come out with the opportunity cost angle where it's saying, you're missing out on XYZ amount of traffic or money by not having a blog on your website, blah, blah, blah. And again, we're going to use Clay to, understand which websites do have a blog or not. This website doesn't have a blog either. So again, they're not really looking to optimize. They haven't been optimizing their SEO or optimizing their website rather. This one also doesn't have a blog. Let's see. This one has a blog. So in Clay with Claygent, right, their AI, their AI kind of feature, it's gonna let us see if the website has either a blog in the nav bar or in the footer. Which again, as I said, if blog comes up, then we're not going to be targeting them because they already somewhat understand how their SEO works. This company, let's see if I can just do. There you go. This has these people have a blog, so we wouldn't target these people. This one has a blog right in the nav bar. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Clay, which I'll right here. We'll come over to clay.com. And we're going to build out a or take these leads and then see which ones have a blog or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this lead list. I'm going to download this lead list of these are just random fintech companies I found on Crunchbase. And I'm going to go over to here, import that data. Let me go grab it from here. Let me import that data. Continue, complete import. So I'm just going to name it fintech companies without blogs, right? Now, the first one here got trapped in the actual header, so I'm just going to name this domains. And that's it. Name that domains. And now we have about like 1,017 different leads that we have here, or websites rather. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come over to Enrich Data. We're going to click on Claygent. This is their AI model that helps you scrape whatever you want to scrape on websites. You can find out a lot of things. With Clay, you really want to be really want to be creative, just like this angle where we're trying to find if they have blogs or not. And again, we want to be really creative because that's how you come up with the best angles, by being creative, which I have a bunch of other videos on exactly what I mean by being creative. Now we're going to take this prompt that I created before this video, and we're going to input it here, and I'll read through it and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. Okay. So Claygent uses OpenAI. So you really want to be really descriptive when you're using ChatGPT or whatever. It's not like a normal human being where you're going to say, okay, do this and figure it out. You have to really be like extremely descriptive, like write out everything as if it's like a 4-year-old. You're explaining this to them. So I say visit these websites in the domain sections. This is just like a little link that covers the column. And on the nav bar of the websites and the footers, see if the word blog shows up. And then you want to explain why you're doing it. Like you want, again, you really want to, as if you're like a kindergarten teacher, explain to her kids why they have to do an assignment or something like that. You really want to be extremely descriptive. You almost want to be overboard with how descriptive you want to be. The more descriptive you are, the better results you're going to get. I'm doing this to figure out which companies post blogs. If these companies if the company websites have the word blog on the nav bar on the footer, return yes. So yes if they have a blog. If they don't have a blog, return no. These are the people I want for this current campaign. Make sure to only return either yes or no, and if you're unsure, still send no. The chances of them being wrong, that they can't just scrape the word blog, or OpenAI can't scrape the word blog on the website, is very low. So if they're unsure, or if they're sure that it says yes, it's gonna say yes. If they're unsure, most of the time it's gonna say no. The odds of it being wrong with it not being right is very low. So that's why I just put unsure. But you can just check through these leads, yourself later. Typically, I don't put anything in here. I put in the model, which we're gonna use for this instance because it's a super simple script. This isn't something too technical. I'm gonna use the GPT 3.5 Turbo. You're gonna have to import your own Open API key, and then you'll put in Open API, you're gonna put your own credits and your own kind of limit for it to spend. Max cost, don't put anything here, just let it run. And I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm not gonna run the whole thing because it's gonna take forever. But I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna do the first 10 rows, and I'm gonna show you guys what I get. So let me just pause this video and get right back. Okay, so now let's see right from the first 10 rows. So as you can see, majority are no. So majority of the 10 websites don't have a blog. So let's click on some. Let's do this one. So Looter doesn't have a blog. Let's just see if it's right. I don't see it up here. Don't see it down here. I don't see any log. So this is right. This would be classified as good. This one, Upsedo. Let's see if this has a blog. Let's see. Information, blogs, and articles. Don't think that's a blog on their website. I think they're just talking about another blog. Let's see. I mean, this could be classified as a blog just because it is a journal. They just named a different word, which again, this just comes down. This is the first one I ran right with this prompt. So you'd have to just test different angles. So it's like not only blog but journal, newsletter, something like that. You would have to put in there. But again, this is just the first test. So I would go back and optimize this to make sure that it's right. This one does have a blog, so this one's wrong. But again, this just comes down to your prompting. I have to just prompt it better. Let's see what else we got here. This one doesn't seem to have a blog. No, this one doesn't have a blog. Let's see, this one don't think has a blog either. Doesn't seem like it doesn't. It's in a different language, but I don't think it has a blog. This one does have a blog. So let's see. There you go, blog. So it knows that. Let's see, this one does have a blog. It says, there you go, blog. This one doesn't have a blog. Let's see. Don't think it has a blog. Let me check. No, it doesn't have a blog. So it is right majority of the time. So what I like to do here, just because I like the exporting feature on Google Sheets a little bit better, I'm gonna download the results I got, and I'm going to put it in a Google Sheet. Just so I can filter it later. So obviously I would do this with like 10,000 different leads, whatever. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys just with a 10, so I can show you right here. Put this in there. Replace current sheet. And there you go. Let's see. So now I got the list of the 10 different ones up here. I'm just going to put this into a new sheet. Obviously, this would be a bunch more, but this is just 10 as the example. So now I got the list of 10. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter these, and I'm going to filter by text contains no, meaning that these now are all the different companies that do not have a blog on their website. And I would build out a giant list of this. Now, next time I go, and I'm going to launch this campaign now with the 10,000, 50, whatever, how many leads there are. These are all going to be companies that do not have a blog on their website, meaning they're not really prioritizing their SEO. Meaning, when I write a script, which I could make another video as well if you guys want, of a script for this exact offer, but I would write the script saying something along the lines of, hey, I was on company name's website, notice you guys don't have a blog. Is there any reason why you aren't prioritizing your search engine optimization? And then obviously throw in a little case study. We've done it for XYZ, maybe a competitor of theirs. We've done it for them. Could we get on a quick 10-minute call, show you exactly our process? Something like that. Really unique angle, specifically for SEO. See you guys in the next one. And yeah, have a good day, guys.